They say a group of Osram are mining scrap from the old ones, somewhere up north.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait?
Quite a show.
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all culture.
What's going on here?
No shadow.
Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Getting brought down on account of the murder.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken among. It's always the merchants.
Not getting through, Outlander.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy Outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead! Make way! Make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Not really. A little. So, you're alive! We should celebrate! The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
all have our place in the order of things.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
How long will a bud hide in his palace? Till they see blood for blood, vengeance for Ursa. How long will a bud hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
A corner of this rug is frayed. The floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. Wasting time.
It looks like a picture. It looks like a picture of Owen's family. It looks like a picture of Owen's family. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me in the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do. This place smells like nothing. I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the rank.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark? What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Stirring up tensions.
You there! Can you help me? Nora, please, I need to... You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and...
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, if I can get it back, all is forgiven. No...
You saw the thief make a run?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart...
Drops of blood bleeding away. More blood. I'm still on the trail.
Which means we could take
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade? I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander? Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts. Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
I could take Red Maw. Just an old thunderjaw that no one's defeated. It's about time.
I pay well for Banuk relics,
Won't find
Outlander.
better wares. We'll live among piles of scrap from the old ones. Greetings. Would you like to buy something today?
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Pass up these goods.
Don't pass up these goods.
You there, Outlander?
Smelly.
Do you have relics to trade?
I promise.
It's crowded, but it's home.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Don't forget to stock up.
Found
before
any
you're on the
Banuk
road.
relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Won't cost you a shard just to look. He complained for an hour about another woman rising in the Hunter's Lodge.
Fine goods for a fair price.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Check out these wares.
I once caught a glimpse of Redmaw, a Thunderjaw with scars from countless
You there,
battles.
Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Feeling ambitious.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
I pay
These
well
aren't
for
goods,
Banuk
they're
relics,
necessities.
Outlander.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. See the steel in the glare.
Check out these wares.
Met another outcast once.
Only the
Excuse
finest
me,
goods here. See for
Outlander?
yourself.
I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Well met. Take a look at these wares.
I pay
It'll be
well for
daybreak
Banuk
soon.
relics, Outlander.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Better wares.
I've got all the best goods here.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Don't forget to stock up before you
Take a look at these wares.
If you wander in the outlands south of here, pray to the sun you never learn.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
So many of our friends fled to Sunfall.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Captain Ursa is dead. Ambushed by Shadow Carja at the cleft. Her and her men.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Maybe once Sunfall surrenders, Meridian will feel whole again.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Won't cost you a
Excuse me,
shard just to
Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Would you like to buy something today? You'll regret
You
not
there,
stopping when you're in
Outlander?
the thick of it.
Do you have relics to
3
trade?
times this week. Still
Don't
can't find
forget
what
to
I want.
stock up before you're on the road. Check out these wares.
I've got all the best goods
Found
here.
any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
I don't care if you think it's superstitious. Redmaw has crushed all who hunted it.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
This ceasefire feels like a crate of...
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
You wouldn't believe what people are charging for a good bolt of cloth these days.
You there, Outlander?
Buy
Do you
what
have
you need,
relics to
leave the
trade?
rest.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. I don't care. The Captain Ursa promised.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Unrest everywhere. I hear there are many more.
Excuse me, Outlander?
Won't find better
I'm
wares.
looking for Banuk artifacts.
I've got all the best goods here.
I utterly
See for
refuse
yourself.
to buy from an Oseram.
Fine
They'll
goods
teach
for
as
a
soon as
fair
the
price.
Fine goods for a fair price.
The Oseram family
Oh,
You there,
next door keeps
Outlander?
me up all night
Do you
with
have
their
relics to trade?
Take a look at these wares.
Take a look at these wares.
I pay well for Banuk relics,
Only
Outlander.
the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Won't cost you a shard just to
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
pass up
A
these
Karja
goods.
merchant over in Oseram any day.
look. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Excuse
these
me,
wares.
Outlander?
You'll regret
I'm
not
looking for
stopping when you're in
Banuk
the thick of it.
artifacts.
Some King Avad has tried to make up for his father's brutality. I'll give him that.
You'll like what I have for sale, I
Stay
promise.
busy, friend. Would you
I'd like to
buy
discuss a
something today?
trade with you, Outlander.
These aren't goods. They're necessities. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Hate having.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Hope you and your family.
I've got all the best goods here.
Come take a look.
You there,
I'll give you a
Outlander?
good price.
Do you have relics to trade?
The main market is for commoners. I prefer the noble market myself.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Won't find better wares.
The priests tell us that the mad sun.
Check out these wares.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander? Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Fair price. Buy something today? You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Good to see.
Excuse me,
Trailing's here.
Outlander? I'm looking for
must have seen
Banuk
that.
artifacts.
We are paying.
I've got all the best goods here.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Take a look at these wares.
Each tribe has their own. I've never seen a Nora visit theirs.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Know how to put them to use. They'll always be worth.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword.
In the hunter's lab?
But where?
Next they'll be running the
Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Don't pass up these goods.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
We've got enough to be worried about.
conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing.
Swore I'd ask him to marry me on a sunny day. Hope he
Fine
says
goods
yes.
for a fair price. Don't forget to stock up before.
Keep that for later.
Nothing like taking a breath on a long day.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were going to say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
There's a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Not too deep, so far.
Hello.
Saving these for the trail.
By the sun!
This'll help. It's Erend, and he's in trouble.
Glad that's over with. Thanks for the help. Come on over here and have a word. Come on, what are you waiting for? What, you don't feel like talking? Hey, seriously, we need to talk.
I'll find a use for you. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in. looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went. Never know when I might need these. A Shadow Karja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside. Still sniffing around.
Who went down?
Eastern Meridian.
This could be it.
Rightful conscience.
You provoked the sun's rage.
Piece of
Fight, and let someone else decide your fate. Don't let up.
Scrabbling a bit. They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit. Might take 7.
All right. I'm taking wagers.
Suffers under the sun. We will bring shadow and with it with peace.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit. Might take 7.
All right. I'm taking wagers.
For the Radiant! Let this impale the enemy! Keep looking! To me, you chuffs! Cut at me! Bleed before the sun!
Kinjeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Levon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
All right. What did you...
You're an outlander, which is good.
No.
Then you may have come across what I seek. They consist of a hollow cylinder. If you bring me... I will leave...
Yes, you look capable. You might do. Come here, if you will.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Take a look at these wares.
A man named Nissan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
Take a look at these wares.
Is that really all you have?
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. start
The
there.
fear in the city is gone.
That's Sun King of Oslo. Emperor's hiding far.
Disappeared!
No room. Oh, they're still surprised. Nutritious.
This is what you intend. To bring these ancient things back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares, yes. The worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise!
So much for catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all!
They will only destroy our enemies. and bring us back the lands that were
Stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
Forgive this intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this? Off you go. fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
Better not be one of ours. Dead, but not long. Watch out.
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Karja.
Shadow Karja?
Except they're not like any Karja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice, the most terrible voice, and they do its bidding.
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. What are these Eclipse cultists after, besides me?
They never said. But given the Karja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King Avad and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis.
And who is he?
The terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Oseram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger, a rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest, but then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul. I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
All this time I tracked you down. I thought this decision would be simple. It's not. Your role in events was coerced. Perhaps you're not an evil man. Just a weak one.
I am. The only strength I ever found in this life was my family.
Death is what you've earned. And yet...
I know what I deserve, Aloy. You shouldn't hesitate.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.